Hey, what's up, my Twitch and YouTube family? How's everyone doing today? Hopefully you're enjoying the stream if I am currently live. If not, make sure you go check me out on twitch.tv NatanPR. I stream every Monday through Friday, 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern until 10 o'clock p.m. So guys, today we're going to get into this real quick. I want to talk about my updated 2021 raid build that I've been rocking for a couple months now. I want to say not really much has changed, very minor tweaks. I'll start off with my class. It is assault. Highly recommend that you get an extra 25% health, so that makes it 4 bars of health. You know, you're more durable or overall, so just easier to stay alive, and you're just a tougher son of a bee to kill, you know what I mean? Moving right into perks. So one very important thing I want to talk about, guys, is presets. A lot of people don't have presets. I have all 3 presets, and all presets serve their purpose. I have my preset number 1, which is my ninja build. That's the infiltrating build, the one I go in, go out very quickly. Pretty much my base clearing build and objective clearing build right here. My preset 2 is my boss killer. Pretty self-explanatory. That is my high DPS build. And then my special build is my preset 3. This preset right here is pretty much based off, depending on the intel, if I have to do anything special. If I'm teaching new players, usually I'll kite. So right now it's set as a kiting build, a specific kiting build, which is based off speed and things like that. I'll get into this one a little bit later, but like I said, special build just to have different options in different situations. But I'll keep going with my ninja speedy build over here, guys. I have 6 Sense here that gives me 25 automatic marking. I have Slim Shadow, which gives me 80 stealth and 10 agility. And I have Burst Fourth, which gives me 10 movement speed and 50% stamina regen. This current build right now, I run 100% stealth and max speed, which max is at 20. Going into gear, then again, in order for me to have that in order for me to have that 100% stealth, I need to have 2 items on my gear slots that have stealth. So I have my my cap right here with some drone evasion, where it works while driving vehicles. Just overall a little bit less detectable from drones, and works really well against turrets, overlamps, things like that. My gloves, I use handling, which with this specific preset I have 72% handling. And like I said, this is my go in, go out very quickly. This build is not really for intense engagements like my boss killer build is, but if I have to go into a solid engagement, I still have 72% handling, which is really solid. So I got some more accuracy because normally I'm just one-shotting people in the head. I want that first shot to go exactly where I want it to go. Possibly one of the best vests in the game, the Pioneer vest. Pretty self-explanatory, gives you 30% handling. Very, very important for me. Handling affects your time of aim, your moving left and right while aiming down sights, your general handling of the weapon, and just in the entire word handling, you just handle much better with the weapon. So highly recommended. I have the golden pants, guys. This is a very important piece of this build. It has 15% automatic marking, which plus the 25, that gives me a solid 40 automatic marking right there. The 5 movement speed right here come in place with the 10% on my Burst Fourth, which gives me 15. And then when you pair that up with the pair of boots, like I said, that brings it up to 20 speed. So that's max speed right there, was at 20. There's another 10% stealth, guys, plus the 20 from my cap, plus the 80 on my Slim Shadow. That makes me invisible to the enemy, guys. Ninja build, like I said. Going into weapons, guys, the meta, the baby, the one and only, the 4AC, the weapon you want to have. For this specific build, I have automatic marking. Once again, like I said, I have 40 rocking with my 6 Sense, my pair of pants. That makes 40 plus 25. We are talking about 65% automatic marking, guys. That is very, very solid. What that does is no need for me to pull a drone out, mark my enemies, no need for a sensor hack. As I'm moving forward at max speed, I'm automatically marking all the enemies around me. Then again, I have handling, like I said, boosts up my handling to 72% if I'm not mistaken. There it is, 72, which is really, really solid, guys. And I'll go into my quick items on my weapon real quick, guys. Like I said, it's the 4AC. I have run a short barrel for this one, 100 round mag. Of course, if you're not running the 100 round mag, guys, you are totally wrong. For this, I run a silencer. I'll go into a little bit more specifics after I jump into the presets of why I have presets, and why this one has a silencer and why the other ones don't. I run with the Maul DA. Just pretty much, helps me out with that less shot spread, so my targets, my shots, are more accurate on target. The sights is just pretty much whatever you like, guys. I prefer the Leopold right here. It's my favorite sight in the game. For the stock, I specifically like the Mini CQB because it gives me that extra 7% time to aim. Time to aim is pretty much how fast can you aim at your enemy before he hits you with that kill shot. So it's pretty much, if you can aim a split second faster than he's gonna hit you with that shotgun, that can definitely save you. So I've been there, and that's made a huge difference, guys. It's also the difference between a clutch moment, last shot you gotta kill a boss with, and you're just right as you're aiming, you take that final shot, you get the kill just because you have a faster time to aim. So that really comes in clutch, guys. Trigger, nothing special, same one. And for underbarrel, I rock the shift vertical foregrip just because it gives me a positive, which is vertical recoil, and it has no negatives. It is the second, it is only one of two underbarrels that have no negatives, the other one being the shift angle short grip. But this one's time to aim. Like I said, I already have time to aim, so I don't use it in this case. Let me see what else. I only rock one weapon, guys. I know a lot of people ask me, why do you only use one weapon? The thing is, guys, time your reloads, guys. If you time your reloads, there's no need for a second weapon. I don't use it. Like I said, it's totally up to the player. If you want to use it, it's totally fine. It won't make any difference. It's not going to make you heavy or anything. It just looks cooler, in my opinion. Look more badass, more realistic, but whatever, that doesn't matter. For the pistol, I highly recommend the 5.7 USG, guys. Highly recommend it. Why? Because it has 5.56 ammo, and that way you're just running around, don't have to worry about picking unnecessary ammo. But my personal experience, I like having this one because it's like one of the fastest fire rates on pistols with this handgun right here. I really like it, and it's automatically silent, so I don't have to worry if it has a suppressor or not. Let's say if I'm grabbing an enemy to interrogate him and I have an enemy that's about to spot me, I can fire my handgun knowing that 100% will be a silent shot and I won't alert an entire base. So this is why I rock with this gun, because I just don't think about if it's silent or not, because it will always be silent. And then with the new ammo trick, guys, remember, if you don't know that ammo trick, you click your presets and you just tap multiple times on your preset and you're going to have max ammo. So make sure you're doing that if you don't know how to do that already. Right here, guys, in pretty much gadgets or items, whatever you want to call it, it really doesn't matter. This comes up to personal preference. I don't use sync shot drones anymore, guys. The reason I have it here is if things go really, really bad for the team and the base gets alerted and we're under stress, I want to make sure I take down that caller as soon as possible. EMPs, you always want to have at least one set of EMP, guys, especially for those pesky flying drones or anything. A strike designator, definitely my favorite toy. One of my personal favorite toys in this game. I mess a lot around with it. I just do some crazy stunts with this bad boy and I freaking love it. A rocket launcher comes in handy with helicopters, AYM drones. Very, very helpful. And then obviously a lot of people don't run both syringes, but I have gotten away from using my red one and I always prioritize my green one, just because you guys know how quick it is for you to die in this game and how slow it is for you to heal up. So This one heals up your entire health bar, so no need to worry to, you know, hit a red one, you hit it and then you get hit again, and then at that point you're just dead, guys. So always prioritize that green syringe if you can. That's why I have them both ready. I start off with my green. Once I get, you know, if I'm into a firefight and I'm really using syringes and I start going into red, that's maybe like, hey, you should maybe back away from this fight and you know, reposition, reacquire target, and do what you gotta do, right? Other than that, this is pretty much a uh, personal liking to whatever you want to rock here, guys. Going into my boss killer preset, everyone. This is the bad boy. This is the dirty DPS build right here. So for this one, guys, there's a few slight changes. I'll start off with my gear over here. I'm not worried about being stealthy, guys. I'm not worried about drone evasion. Why? Because I'm just there to beat ass and, you know, spread them cheeks, like I say. For this one, I have some injury resistance. Sure, why not? Health regen speed. You know, it helps out with if I get zapped by electricity, EMPs on Gargoyle, or even electricity at Cerberus, guys, you know. A couple shots here and there from drones on supercomputer, a couple shots from ball, from ads over there, you know. Just helps me get a little bit of faster health regen speed, but really not that important. Gloves right here, I switched those gloves to reload speed. On this build, I actually rock max reload speed, which is 30%, guys. So I have that 5% here with the assault gloves. Perfect gloves for damage. I rock 10 handling, of course, because with this build, of course, this build it consists of max reload speed, which is at 30, and max handling. So I'm at 100% handling with this build, guys. How do I achieve 100% handling, guys? I have 30% handling with my Pioneer vest. I have my Judge gloves, which give me 40 right here. I have ballistic advantage over here, guys, which gives me another, we're talking about 30, 40. We're talking about 70 right here, and then 30 from the gun itself. That gives you 100% handling, guys. Highly recommended. Like I said, handling affects pretty much anything you do while aiming down sights or just in general with that weapon. Time to aim, recoil management, just everything, guys. It's just amazing, so highly recommend it. Going into my pants, I don't need automatic marking with my boss killer build, like I said, so I switched it to have some extra ammo. With this character, with this specific preset, I run 650 rounds. I personally think that anything over 650 rounds is just too much. You have that ammo trick nowadays, so we could just spam that ammo trick and you're back at full ammo again, so no need to have extra rounds. If you can go for it, it's really not a big deal if you do or not. I just don't use that much extra ammo, guys. My opinion is if you're using more than 440 rounds, it's because you're not hitting your shots and your team is not doing enough damage. If every single team member hits 440, 420 shots, that boss will die. So that's all it takes, guys. Trust me. I got some stamina. Doesn't really matter. I will prefer for this to be like some explosion resistance or something like that. That would be amazing. On my boots right here, I do have explosive damage resistance, and then I have that 5% speed, which helps me with just getting to targets a little bit faster, like hitting nodes on Cerberus, switching maybe on Cerberus, you know, grabbing laser, things like that on ball, and running away from EMPs on Gargoyle if I have to, you know. We're pretty much doing this reversed, so now I'll jump into the presets. Like I said here, I have Pack Mule. I've seriously been thinking about getting rid of Pack Mule, guys, just because of the ammo trick, and maybe going with something like where is it? Gunslinger. It's really good. The only bad thing about this one is that Gunslinger does not work on bosses, so that's why I'm still thinking on what I want to do with this one. In the meantime, I'll leave it as it is. It doesn't hurt, so it works fine. Once again, ballistic advantage and close and personal, which is super effective, and it's what helps me achieve that maximum reload speed of 30%, I believe. Right here I have 15. With the gloves I have 5, so that's 20. And then I get 10 right here with my weapon, guys, and that gives me max reload speed. If I take you to the stats right here, you can see 100% handling, And where's my reload speed? 30% out of 30%, guys. This is why I don't use two weapons, because as long as you time those reloads, you know, there's always opportunities. There's always a time between attacks from bosses that you can reload your weapon and you can do just full damage on target, you know. So just get used to those, guys. Sorry about that. And then again, like I said, same 4AC. The only difference on this one is that I have reload speed and handling. And jumping into the presets talking about the suppressor, guys, pretty much run the same thing. Short barrel, 100 rounds. Instead of a suppressor, guys, I run the flash hider. It helps out with the shot spread, so that makes me overall way more accurate. My shots are not jumping left and right. They're just constantly a laser beam, guys. And number two, I hate the flash. I want to make sure that I have as least flash in my face. That way I know what I'm hitting and I know that my actual rounds are going on target. And then most important one is this weapon. I cannot put a suppressor on this at all. So me, by just switching presets from preset 1 to preset 2, I know that that's my loud build, so I have no suppressor. As soon as I get done with a boss fight, I switch to preset 1. Guess what? I 100% know that I don't have to worry about not having a suppressor. It will automatically be on. So that's why I specifically have these separate builds like that, guys. I still rock them all DA with this, same sight, same mini CQB, and same shift vertical foregrip for the underrail, guys. Nothing changed there. For the weapon, it's the same. For a boss fight, I still like this. It's my personal favorite pistol. Second, the brand new Tomb Raider pistol, I definitely like that one, so I'll probably switch that over later in the future on my boss killer build, just because it's loud. If I need it, doesn't matter. But if I had to recommend one, guys, definitely the 5.7 USG, because it's the same. It's 5.56, so no need to worry about picking up 45 ammo or 9mm ammo. For my gadgets or my item wheel right here, guys, this one right here, I really want to make sure I have these EMP grenades, guys. I have Mark 2s and Mark 3s for drones on Cerberus. If we get to that point, I have my rocket launcher for killing drones quick, getting rid of those red drones. Special, you know, like on ball, getting rid of those snipers on critical, getting rid of them super quick. Same thing, syringes in the same spot, prioritizing the green ones. And my baby oil right here, guys. This is my bread and butter, my handling Slurpee. I have done lots and lots of testing, guys, and I truly believe that all these extra stats, guys, if you take a slurp, anything that affects these stats, if you take a slurp, it doesn't actually show up here, but they actually what is it, they go over whatever set number you have. So for handling, the max number is 100, and every time I take this slurp, I swear that every time I don't take it, I feel that I'm less accurate. It's not much, but I can feel it, guys, and you know, that's what makes a difference. So accuracy is really good. If you don't have reload speed, I highly recommend the reload one. So make sure you craft, you find enough resources for crafting and craft your favorite Slurpee, or like I like calling them, my baby oil, you know, because that's how we do, that's how we spread them cheeks. But yeah, guys, I was gonna do another video on the third preset, guys, but I'll just go right into it real quick. For this specific preset right here, my third preset, this is my kiting build. I use this a lot while taking new players through the raid, because obviously you don't put new players to kite. So with this, usually a lot of times that new player will go down. So once they go down, I get this extra 20% movement speed. So when we see this, I'm already rocking 20% max speed with this build right now, plus the 20 if that person goes down. Now we're talking about 40%, guys. And trust me, I have overrun all 3 bosses on Cerberus with this specific build, guys. Ask around about it, and you can go check my streams and you will see me doing this on a daily basis every time I take new players through the raid, guys. 100% works. They overstack, so definitely great. And plus, again, you get that extra 40% damage resistance, so you can go for a rest, take a couple shots, take a couple hits, and you'll be fine. Ballistic advantage, same thing. I still want to make sure that I'm able to, you know, put enough damage on the target. Then burst 4 for that extra movement speed. Like I said, this is based off kiting, so I want to, you know, be effective at re-grab and aggro. Kiting servers want to get, you know, from boss 1 to boss 2, hitting nodes, things like that. Everything else, it's pretty much the same as the my killer boss build, just that it's modified a little bit more for kiting. If I'm like in a speed run or I'm trying to do something specific for a specific base, this is the build that I'll just switch around real quick. And every time I go back to this build is because I gotta change something, and I have, let's say, a new base I'm gonna clear in a specific way, so I just switch around this one because I know that this is my special preset where I change and unchange as I see fit, depending on the mission, if we talk like that, you know. But other than that, guys, my main 2 presets are preset 1 and 2, which consists of the Ninja Speedy build and my Boss Killer build, guys. Once again, guys, if you have any questions, make sure you put those down in the comment section below. I'll try to get timestamps for this video, try to make it nice and sweet. That way you go directly to where you want to see. And like I said earlier, guys, once again, catch me every Monday through Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern PM until 10 o'clock PM, guys. That is twitch.tv NatanPR, guys. And if you're not already watching the stream, because I'm probably streaming at this moment, guys, GG's, love you all. Keep grinding, everyone. Peace.